Julia, Brother Richard Lalu, Brother Arby, we have Sis Dora, we have Sis Norisane, Brother Malvin, Brother Cedric, we have also Sis, we have Sis Mera and Sis Gladys. Sorry, memory gap. Okay, so let me just share the house rules within our venue. Number 1, stay at your table. So, when you're sitting at your own table, please stay to where you are sitting at. No intermingling. Yes, you can stand up, go to the toilet, go to the kitchen. However, you cannot intermingle, which means if you're staying at your table, you cannot change your seat with others. Okay. Secondly, photo taking should be maximum of 5 people. Next, please avoid posting in social media our photos. We can share it on the group chat, but not on public. Thank you. So that's all for tonight. And without any further ado, I would like to introduce our MC. Our MC for tonight will be no other than Sis Malu Marzan Perez. She's from APO.
Okay, good evening, brothers and sisters. Teka, hanapin ko lang yung program, sorry. Yung program. Okay, so again, good evening, brothers and sisters. Hope you enjoyed your dinner. Again, I'm Sis Malu Perez from Kappa Omega. And I will be your MC for tonight as we celebrate our beloved fraternity and sorority, Alpha Phi Omega's 96th International Founding Anniversary, together with APO's induction ceremony. So we'll start with our invocation. Okay. So Brother Christian is playing the video.
Dear God, thank you for the opportunity to meet together. Please help us to come together to make this institution reflect your kingdom. Breathe life into our ideas and decisions. Help us build a team that has love and respect at its heart. Give us the strength to continue working for your kingdom in this time of pandemic. Lord, come give us the inspiration to be the best we can be. May we be a shining example of your goodness and truth within, wherever we are. Inspire our thoughts, discussions, and ideas, and continue to remind us that all that we do here today, all that we accomplish, is for the pursuit of truth for the greater glory of you. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
Ito na, okay lang. Okay. So, at this time, may I invite all of you brothers and sisters to stand up for us to sing our national anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Alam ng puso sa titik mo'y
standing as we recite our Scout oath and law.
The Scout Oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. The Scout law. Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Again, keep remain
If
standing.
you work for a man in heaven's name, work for him, speak well of him, and stand by the institution which he represents. Remember, an ounce of loyalty is worth a pound of cleverness. If you must grow, condemn and eternally find fault. Why? Resign your position. And when you are on the outside, damn to your heart's content. But as long as you're part of this institution, do not condemn it. For if you do, the first high wind that comes along will blow you away, and probably you will never know why.
Okay, thank you, brothers and sisters. You may have a seat now. I believe Sis Juan already introduced all our attendees for tonight. So without further ado, may I call on Brother Ryan Garde for our welcome remarks. Let's give our
good evening everyone. Good evening brothers and sisters. Lalo na sa mga naka-virtual. Kung saan-saan man kayong dako ng mundo. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. Kung ano man yan. So, thank you sa pag-spend nyo ng oras dito sa 96th founding anniversary, which is sobrang saya dahil although may pandemic, andito pa rin tayo nagtitipon-tipon. So, thankful ako dahil lalong-lalo dun sa mga brats natin na at sis na kahit dekadang nagservisyo sa APO. Sa mga elders ating brad sa sis, sa kahit tagal nyo nagsiservisyo sa APO, andito pa rin kayo. Yung presensya nyo, yung mas pares pa rin na mukha, andito pa rin patuloy sumusuporta. So,
Bago na, mas matanda na yung
ang iba, bata. Mas bumabata yung iba. Medyo yung bumabalik sa pagiging bata nga dahil sa hairline. So naman yan. So, thank you sa ating lahat. So, yung tema ng ating National Founding Anniversary is Breaking Barriers, Building Bridges, Uplifting Lives. So, yung breaking barriers, although marami nang nagawa yung APO eh. Lahat tayo leaders. So, kung yung mga nagawa natin is meron pa, we can do more. So, mas marami pa tayong magagawa. So, pwede tayong we can think out of the box na yung mga nagawa natin is pwede pa tayong mag-innovate kung paano mapapaunlad yung APO. Siyempre, yung dahil sa technology, nag-evolve, nag-iiba yung mga proseso, iba yung mga sistema ng ating kinalulugaran or sa mundo man, is kailangan natin sumubay sa agos ng kalakaran sa mundong ating kinalalagyan. So marami tayong gagawin. So nandito tayo ngayon at gaya nga mayroon tayong induction ng bagong officers. So alam ko yung mga bagong officers sa Pamundi Brad Malvins, marami siyang ideas na pwede pang gawin para sa APO or lalo sa para sa APO-AS. So thank you at kailangan natin supportan si Brad Malvin. Next is yung building bridges. So although APO-AS is nasa 3 cardinals natin yung leadership, friendship, and service. So yung friendship is hindi lang dapat gumagalaw sa mundo ng APO. Kailangan natin maging lumabas sa ating parang kulungan. So kailangan natin makipagtulungan sa ahensya ng gobyerno or mga private sector man yan para mas mapabuti pa yung kalagayan ng APO o mapaunlad pa natin. Eh yung uplifting lives, so ganun pa rin, tulong-tulong pa rin sa ating mga brothers and sisters, continuous pag-support, hindi lang service sa community or sa ibang tao. So kailangan pag-una natin pansin yung ating mga kapatid na nangangailangan. At sana patuloy pa rin tayong magtutulungan at magkaisa. Kung ano man yung mga nakaraang may konting di pagkakaunawaan, naayos pa rin natin kasi ano pa rin yung friendship. Three cardinals nga yung pinapairan natin. So ngayong gabi, pinagdiri mo natin yung 96th founding anniversary. Thank you sa pagdalo, thank you. At masusubaybayan natin yung pag-induct ng bagong officers at sa pamumuno ni Brad Malvin. Thank you at sana lagi tayong, kung nasa man tayo, keep safe mga brads at kusis. At sundin natin yung mga pinagpapayo ng WHO, ano man yung mga ahensya ng sa health man. So wala na akong masyadong pa kasi lumalan ng gabi. So enough na. So thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Brother Ryan. And in addition to our physical attendance here tonight, we also would like to acknowledge the presence of our regional directors based here in Singapore, Brother Paulo Ogale, our Deputy Regional Director, Brother Jerry Anyon Nuevo, who's in the Philippines, our Section 2 Chairwoman, Sis Layden Saulan, who's based in Hong Kong. And as we move right along, may we call on Brother Hansel Mark Noel Villablanca for the introduction of our induction.
Unang magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, magandang hapon, magandang umaga sa bawat sulok ng Happy 96th anniversary. I have the honor to introduce our inducting officers. Bro Jerry Anyon Nuevo from Gamma Omicron Batch 90B. He held several positions in the world of APO, such as the following: GC of Gamma Omicron, school year 1992 to 1994. Vice President for External Affairs, APO Santa Rosa AA, 2007 to 2009. Vice President for External Affairs, Gamma Omicron AA, 2011 to 2013. Section 3, Chairman for Taiwan of APO Administrative Region of Asia, APO-ARA, 2019 to 2021. And newly elected Deputy Regional Director, APO-ARA, for the development year 2021 to 2023. We have the honor to introduce to you our inducting officer, our Broad DRD, Jerry Anyon Nuevo.
Evening, President.
Bro Darrell Paulo Galing has completed his degree of Bachelor of Science Nursing in year 2008 at the University of Northern Philippines, Bigan City, Ilocos Sur. He is from Iota Theta, batch 2004. He has handled several positions in the world of APO. He was the president of APO Iota Theta EA in 2015. He was also the VP External Affairs, APO as 2017. He then became the Deputy Regional Director of APO ARA 2017 to 2019, and now the Regional Director of APO ARA. I introduce to you our Regional Director, Darrell Paulo.
Thank you. Thank you much. For our we will induct our some of the regional officers which are based here in Singapore and Hong Kong. Brother Jerry.
So, brothers, sisters, and friends, may I have the honor to present the set of officers of our Philippines Administrative for Development Year 2000. Our Section 1 Chairman for is Layden A. Saulan. Our Section 2 Chairman for Alumni, Joan Paula Caritativo Arva. Our Secretary and our Source and Trefoil Correspondent, Brad Al Dizon. Our COMELEC, Brad Christian Fabian, and our Auditor, Brother Marvy Mejia. The members of the Executive Council and Board of Trustees, the members of the Philippines region of Asia have shown great confidence in your leadership and sincerity in your program of service by electing and appointing you as officers of this administrative region.
Inasmuch as of each of you have accepted the responsibilities of office, I ask you to raise your right hand in the position of our fraternity sign and repeat after me the oath of office. I state your name.
Layden May Saulan.
Having been duly appointed as state your position.
Section 1, Section Chair of Alumni of the APO Administrative Region of Asia of Alpha Phi Omega Philippines Incorporated for development year October 1, 2021 and June 30, 2023.
Do hereby solemnly swear.
Do hereby solemnly swear
That I will faithfully assume the responsibilities.
That I will faithfully assume the responsibilities
And discharge the duties of my office.
and discharge of the duties of my office
always conscious of the trust
always conscious of the trust
and confidence conferred upon by me, by my brothers and sisters,
and confidence conferred upon me by my brothers and sisters,
and that as a true officer,
as a true officer,
I will do my best to uphold its bylaws
I will do my best to uphold its bylaws
and to exemplify the Scout Oath and Law.
and exemplify the Scout Oath and Law.
I further promise that I will give unselfishly my time and energy
I further promise that I will give unselfishly my time and energy
in building a program of service.
in building a program of service.
I therefore renew my faith
I therefore renew my faith
and pledge
and pledge
my best efforts to further build
my best efforts to further build
and support my cherished democracy.
and support my cherished democracy.
I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily
I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily,
without mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
The 16th day of December 2021 via Zoom teleconferencing.
The 16th day of December 2021 via Zoom teleconferencing.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Having committed yourself to this noble purpose, the task of fulfillment is yours alone. No one proud you to observe your promises. As a guide, we suggest these few lines from the pen of Shakespeare. To thine own self true, and it must follow as the night of the day. Thou cannot then be false to any man. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and Executive Council of the Alpha Pi Omega Philippines Incorporated, I earnestly charge you to assume the responsibilities and perform the duties of your respective offices in the spirit of love and understanding. Your effort as officers of the APO Philippines Administrative Region of Asia will be rewarded only by satisfaction, which you will gain in seeing Alpha Pi Omega grow and propagate its program of services. Please keep your standards high. Our fraternity brothers and sorority sisters are looking up to your leadership. You have taken your oath of office as officers of this administrative region, and having received in trust the truths embodied in Alpha Pi Omega, I am now happy to declare you officers of this organization. Congratulations. No intermingling. And now we will proceed to the induction of the alumni officers of Singapore. Brother Regional Secretary.
Brothers, sisters, and friends, Alpha Phi Omega calls for those who earnestly desire to grant service to others, those who are guided by the principles of Scout Oath law, those who believe in and support the ideals of democracy, and those who are making the most of their educational opportunities in this fraternal organization. So before you voluntarily and heartily assume the obligation of being a member of Singapore Alumni Association 189, we wish to charge you of your obligation to perform your role to the best of your ability.
Thank you, Brother Secretary. Next, our regional section 2 chairman for alumni.
Brothers, sisters, and friends, may I have the honor to present the set of officers of APO Singapore Alumni Association number 1894 development year January 10, 2021 to June 30, 2023. As I mentioned your name, or as I call your name, kindly stand here in front. So, President, Brother Marvin Obio Jariel. Vice President for Internal Affairs, Brother Hansel Mark Noel L. Villablanca. Or Vice President for External Affairs, Ms. Joanne Paula Caritativo. Secretary, Ms. Rose Ann Areja. Treasurer, Brother Mark Cedric Montour. Auditor, Brother Gideon Remarco M. Monte Alegre. He is joining us via Zoom. And then Public Information Officer, Ms. Marian Arias. Historian, Ms. Elaine Santo Domingo. Sergeant at Arms, Ms. Julie Hertz Larena. Okay. Fellowship and Sports Committee Chairman, number 1, Brother Regis S. Rabanez. The second fellowship and Sports Committee, Brother Melvin Alvin. To the members of the Executive Council and Board of Trustees, these are the officers inducted. The members of Alpha Phi Omega Singapore Alumni Association number 189 have shown great confidence in your leadership ability and sincerity of in your program of service by electing you to several offices of your charter. Each of you must accept definite responsibility before being officially installed in the office.
Brother DRD, please read their duties and responsibilities.
Brothers and sisters, you have been elected to serve as officers of Singapore Alumni Association number 189. Your duties are prescribed by your bylaws. President, Brother Malvin Ariel, please step forward. The President shall have the following duties and responsibilities: to act as presiding officer at all regular and special association meetings and at meetings of the Executive Committee, and to serve as a member of the Advisory Committee, to coordinate the functions of all Alumni Association officers and committees, to appoint the committees responsible in carrying out programs of the Alumni Association, to serve as an ex officio members of all committees, to ensure that the Alumni Association is operated in conformity with the policies set forth in the Alpha Phi Omega Philippines Code of Bylaws, APO Singapore Alumni Association number 189, Articles of Association, the rules and regulations and policies of both the national and legislative councils, to ensure that there is proper communication within the Alumni Association with the local sectional office, the regional administrative office, and with the national administrative, with the national, administrative of Alpha Phi Omega Philippines and with other alumni associations. And lastly, to exercise and perform such other powers and duties incidental to your office. Do you accept these duties? If so, please answer, I do.
I do.
Thank you, Brother Malvin. Let's now go to the Vice President for Internal Affairs, Brother Hansel Mark Villablanca. Please step forward. The Vice President for Internal Affairs shall have the following duties and responsibilities: to serve as the chairman of the membership committee, to act as presiding officer in the absence of the president at all regular and special alumni association meetings and at meetings of the executive committee, and to serve as a member of the advisory committee, and to exercise and perform such other powers and duties which is incidental to his office or by this alumni association. Do you accept these duties? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Thank you, brother. We now go to the president, for the vice president for external affairs, Sis Joan Paula C. Caritativo. Kindly step forward, sis. The vice president for external affairs shall have the following duties and responsibilities: to serve as the chairman of projects committee, to act as presiding officer in the absence of the president and vice president for internal affairs at all regular and special alumni association meetings and at meetings of the executive committee, and to serve as a member of the advisory committee. And lastly, to exercise and perform such other powers and duties incidental to your office as may be assigned to you by this alumni association. Do you accept these duties? If so, answer, I do.
Yes, I do accept the duties and responsibilities.
Thank you, sis. So let's go on to the APO Singapore AA Secretary, sis Roseanne Manieja. Kindly step forward. The secretary shall have the following duties and responsibilities: to keep strict and accurate record of alumni association meetings and meetings of the executive committee, to issue an alumni association directory annually, to serve as secretary of all standing committees, to carry on the necessary correspondence with the Alpha Phi Omega Philippines National Administrative Office, national officers, the local sectional office, the regional administrative office, officers and members and other alumni association, and to exercise and perform such other powers and duties incidental to your office as may be assigned to you by this alumni association. Do you accept these duties? If so, answer, I do.
Yes, I do.
Thank you, sis. Next, we now go to our treasurer, Brother Mark Cedric Montisor. Kindly step forward. The treasurer shall have the following duties and responsibilities: to receive all monies of the Alumni Association and to keep an accurate record thereof, to deposit funds in the Alumni Association's bank account with the president and treasurer as signatories, to operate on a budget approved by the Alumni Association, to coordinate with and send correspondence to pertaining to fees, dues, assessment with the regional administrative office, to the regional treasurer, with the Alpha Phi Omega Philippine National Administrative Office, through the national treasurer, and with other alumni associations through the respective treasurer. To have the financial books of the association properly audited and a financial statement or report to be submitted at the close of her term or his term, and to exercise and perform such other powers and duties incidental to your office or as may be assigned to you by this alumni association. Do you accept these duties? If so, answer.
Yes, I do accept.
Thank you, brother. We now go to APO Singapore AA auditor, Brother Gideon Romarco Monte Alegre. Kindly step forward. So the auditor shall have the following duties and responsibilities: to examine and verify accounts of the Alumni Association and to exercise and perform such other powers and duties incidental to your office as may be assigned to you by this Alumni Association. Do you accept these duties? If so, answer, I do.
By the power vested on me by Brother Gideon Romarco, he accepts the responsibility of being the auditor of APO Alumni Association, Singapore, number 189.
Okay, let me continue. Let's go now to the public information officer, Brother. Is Marian Tabuso Arias. Okay, kindly step forward. The public information officer shall have the following duties and responsibilities: to chronicle the activities of the Alumni Association and to coordinate with and send correspondence to pertaining to Alumni Association activities to other concerned Alpha Phi Omega organizational units, and to exercise and perform such other powers and duties incidental to your office as may be assigned to you by this Alumni Association. Do you accept these duties? If so, answer, I do.
Yes, I do.
Next would be our historian. Kindly step forward, Sis Elaine Santo Domingo. The historian shall have the following duties and responsibilities: to be the custodian of all the records of activities and service projects of the Alumni Association, and to exercise and perform such other powers and duties incidental to your office as may be assigned to you by this Alumni Association. Do you accept these duties? If so, answer I do.
Yes, I do.
Thank you very much, sis. Next is the Sergeant at Arms. You have two Sergeants at Arms, Brother Renelito B. Postrado and Sis Julie Risayo Larera. Kindly step forward. Okay, the Sergeant at Arms shall have the following duties and responsibilities: to maintain order and proper decorum during meetings and other activities, to exclude any person from meetings or gatherings who acts in an unruly manner or cause any disturbance with reasonable cause, to see that all members respect and follow all the rules and regulations of the educational institution and the organization governing conduct and discipline, to diligently enforce and execute all alumni association rules and regulations with regard to conduct and discipline, and to carry out such other assignments as the president may deem necessary. Brothers and sisters, do you accept these duties? If so, answer I do.
By the power vested in me, Brother Renel Postrado and Sis Julie Hurst accept the position.
Thank you, brother. Next would be the Fellowship and Sports Committee Chairman. You have two Fellowship and Sports Committee Chairman, Brother Reggie Rovanes and Brother Melvin Landayan Alvis. Brothers, kindly step forward. The Fellowship and Sports Committee Chairman shall have the following duties and responsibilities: overall in charge of arrangements of general membership meetings and officers' meetings, design, adopt programs for fellowship anniversary parties and other events, coordinate hospitable reception and entertainment of visiting brothers and sisters, and in charge of the sports activities of the Alumni Association, and to exercise and perform such other powers and duties incidental to your office as may be assigned to you by this Alumni Association. Brothers, do you accept these duties? If so, answer I do.
I do. I do, my lord. Accepted.
So be it.
Thank you, brothers.
Let us now proceed to the oath of office. Inasmuch of each of you have accepted your responsibilities of office, I ask you to raise your right hand in the position of our fraternity sign and repeat after me the oath of office. I state your name. Having been duly elected as state your name of APO Singapore Alumni Association number 189 of Alpha Pi Omega Philippines Incorporated for development year October 1, 2021 to June 30, 2023. do hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully assume the responsibilities and discharge duties of my office, always conscious of the trust and confidence conferred upon me by my brothers and sisters. And that as a true officer, I will do my best to uphold its bylaws and to exemplify the Scout Code and law. I further promise that I will give unselfishly my time and energy in building a program of service. I therefore renew my faith and pledge my best efforts to further build and support my cherished democracy. I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily, without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. The 16th day of December 2021 at 362 Upper Paya Lebar Road, number 0801 Daijin, Factory Building, Singapore 53. So help me God. Having committed yourself to this noble purpose, the task of fulfillment is yours alone. No one proud you to observe your promises. As a guide, we suggest these few lines from the pen of Shakespeare. To thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night of the day. Though cannot be the false to any man. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and Executive Council of Alpha Phi Omega Philippines Incorporated, I earnestly charge you to assume the responsibilities and perform the duties of your respective offices in the spirit of love and understanding. Your effort as officers of APO Singapore Alumni Association 189 will be rewarded only by satisfaction which you will gain in seeing Alpha Phi Omega grow and propagate its program of services. Please keep your standards high. Our fraternity brothers and sorority sisters are looking up to your leadership. You have taken your oath of office as officers of this Alumni Association. Having received in trust the truths that embodied the Alpha Phi Omega, I am now happy to declare you the officers of this organization. Congratulations.
Sisters and brothers, let us bow our heads in prayer. Our common God, we come to thee at the closing of ceremony with thankfulness for the fellowship, inspiration, and idealism we have enjoyed. We ask thy guidance and direction as we continue the program of leadership, friendship, and service. We beseech thy special blessings upon this new set of officers and members who have this night committed themselves to serve in the name of Alpha Phi Omega. We realize that a true member of Alpha Phi Omega is continuously a servant of God and man and lives by its services to humanity. Help us carry on and make our activities ever acceptable. Amen.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yung social distancing natin. Hanggang sa mga aamin. Good luck.
So at this time, we would like, or I would like to introduce our outgoing president. I'm just not sure if he sent a video for the turn. Oh, okay. He did send a video for the turnover speech. So let's all watch. Brother Zandro.
Magandang gabi mga kapatid. Happy 96th International Founding Anniversary po sa ating lahat. Bago po lahat, binabati ko po na congratulations ang ating bagong new set of officers sa pamumuno po ni Brad President Malvin at kina Vice President Sis Joanne at Brad Hansel, at gayon din po sa mga ibang officers. Congratulations muli sa inyo mga kapatid. Sa nakalipas na 2 taon, hindi po naging madali po para sa ating lahat nang dahil sa pandemya. May mga plano po tayo mga hindi natupad. May mga service activity po tayo na na-cancel. O di naman po kaya ilimitado po ang pwedeng dumalo. Nang dahil sa tulong at suportang binigay nyo po, ay naisa katuparan po natin ang ating adhikain. At naging inspirasyon po din namin mga officers na ipagpatuloy ang aming nasimulan. Sa ngayon po, sa pamumuno po ni Brad, President Malvin, kasama ng kanyang mga officers, alam ko po na mas marami pa po tayong magagawang mga activity services. Pero huwag niyo po nating kalimutan na hindi pa po tapos ang ating kinakaharap na pandemya. Kaya po hinihiling po namin ang pangunawa at suporta niyo po muli para po may pagpatuloy natin ang ating nasimulan. Kaya po maraming salamat po at happy 96th anniversary po uli.
As we move right along, it is now my pleasure to introduce our newly elected president, Brother Malvin Jariel, for his acceptance.
Magandang gabi mga kapatid.
Una sa lahat, happy anniversary sa ating lahat na member ng Alpha Phi Omega. Bilang acceptance speech ko siguro, i-share ko sa inyo yung naging journey ko sa APO bilang officer. So way back 1999 sa chapter namin sa TETA, pinapatakbo na akong GC noon, pero nag-decline ako kasi nag-giveaway ako sa isang mas matandang brad. So nag-settle ako as auxiliary chancellor. Pero year 2000 naging GC ako. Nung lumipat ako ng school sa Mukapa, pagdating ko doon, kinukuha din agad nila ako maging GC. Sabi ko, hindi, alamin ko muna kung paano takbo ng chapter. So, nagsettle ulit ako as auxiliary chancellor. Pero from 2003 to 2005, naging GC ako. Tapos yun na yung nagkaroon ng chapter yung Mukapa. Kasi petitioning lang sila dati. Tapos dito sa APOAS, a few years ago, may mga nagsusulong na tumakbo ako as president ng APOAS. Pero still, nag-decline din ako kasi sabi ko siguro hindi pa panahon. Tapos 2 years ago, tumakbo akong vice president internal. Andito ako ngayon, humarap sa inyo bilang presidente na. So, shinare ko yon kasi part ng acceptance speech ko is siguro kahit paano prepared na ako dito sa obligasyon. Prepared ako na tanggapin kung ano man yung responsibilidad ng pagiging presidente. At hindi ako natatakot kung ano man yung haharapin natin kasi alam ko yung mga members ko ay nandyan sa likod ko at susuportahan ako along the way. Kasi napatunayan ko na yon during my 2 years as vice president. Nakita ko na palagi kayong andyan. So, yung pagtanggap ng responsibilidad ay hindi lang para sa akin, kundi para sa ating lahat. Yun lang at maraming salamat.
We would also like to hear from our newly elected Vice President Internal, Brother Hansel Mark Noel Villablanca, and Vice President Internal, Sis.
Walang audio.
Mic test. Wala.
Meron na ako kuha.
Baka mahina lang boses ko. Okay, Brad Malby.
Sige, tayo na.
Introduce ulit.
Next na lang daw.
Ngayon ako nare-ring na kasi nagano naman yung mic.
So, proceed or repeat? So, we're going to proceed with our program for tonight. So again, we would like to hear from our newly elected Vice President Internal, Brad Hansel, and Vice President Internal, Sis Joanne Carito. Okay, kay Brad Hansel.
Magandang gabi at araw sa inyong lahat mga kapatid ko sa Alpha Phi Omega. Isang mapagpalang ika-76 na anibersaryo sa ating lahat. Lubos akong nagagalak sapagkat sa kabila ng mga pagsubok dala ng pandemya, ay narito pa rin tayo nananatiling matatag at taas loob. Walang humpay na pasasalamat sa inyong lahat sa buong loob na suporta sa ating kapatiran, lalo na sa mga nagdaang aktibidad at serbisyo sa pamumuno ni Brother Sandro Ramos. Naway huwag kayong magsawa. Ngayon po, as natalaga kami ng susunod na administrasyon ng pamumuno ng APO-AAS, naway yung suporta at nandyan pa rin. Pero alam naman namin hindi nyo kami iiwan. Patuloy kayong suporta sa amin. Maraming salamat. At kahit na yun nga maraming problema tayong pinagdaanan ngayong mga nakaraang taon, nandyan pa rin kayo. Alam namin na hindi naman tayo nagkikita araw-araw o halos madalas, pero sa puso natin, sa isip at puso, nandyan kayo palagi. Tinatanggap namin yung hamon at responsibilidad. Naway palakasin nyo ang loob namin sa pagsuporta pa rin sa amin. Nais ko lang maikwento. Ako ay isang produkto ng Gamma Omicron. Ka-chapter ko si Brad Jerry Anyunuevo, Legazpi City, BU Main Campus. Sa totoo lang, nung natapos ako magiging APO, dahil yung profession ko is nursing, so after nun, after 1 year, naging inactive ako. Hindi ko yun kinakahiya. Kasi nung pumasok tayo sa APO, yung palaging sinasabi natin is, kaya tayo pumasok sa university nag-aral is dahil para sa atin, sarili natin, para sa pamilya. Unahin natin. Pero sabi ko nun, kapag mag-okay na yung maging alumni ako, magiging active na ako sa APO. Yun ang inano ko. Kaya lang, nung napunta ako dito sa Singapore, ganun pa rin. Yung schedule, shifting, ang hirap. Pero, malaking pasasalamat ko nga kasi nung dumating dito si Brad Jeff, isa kong ka-chapter din, galing Saudi. Siya nag-introduce sa akin sa APO-AAS. Panahon yun ni Kutulal pa. Yun ang una kong nakasama yung mga brothers dito sa Singapore. Sobrang pasasalamat ako doon kasi parang nabuhay ulit yung pananabik ba pag sa service sa mga brothers. Kaya sabi ko noon, pero hindi pa rin naging madali yun kasi nga nasa shifting pa rin, hirap. Tapos ngayon, nung nakalipat ako ng trabaho sa clinic, sabi ko siguro ito na yung binigay sa akin ng Diyos na maiano ko yung para maging active. Kaya nung kinuha ko sa naging appoint ako, doon na parang iba pala. Iba yung feeling na natupad mo yung hinahangad mo noon na ang hirap, pero ngayon nandito na. At dahil sa malaking pasasalamat ko rin kay President Malvin sa suporta, kaya nandito ako ngayon bilang internal Vice President. Maraming salamat ulit sa inyong lahat, mga kapatid. Ang ganda ng breaking barriers, building bridges, uplifting lives. Breaking barriers, para sa akin, unang-una is paano tayo maging, kumbaga, sa sarili natin muna umpisahan. I-break muna natin yung barrier kung nasan, kung ano yung nandito sa atin, sa mga puso natin. Bago natin may share, mag-build ng bridges para ma-uplift yung lives ng bawat isa sa atin. Hindi lang ng bawat isa sa atin, kundi sa lahat mga kaibigan natin at mga kasama. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat at isang
Yung mga kapatid, alam ko medyo nagsasawa na kayo sa pagsasalita ko palagi bilang host sa ating webinar, sa pagsasalita ko, sa pag-speech. Let us give some humor to my speech because most of the things I would like to say to each one of you, brothers and sisters, had already been said by our president, Brother Malvin, by our internal vice president, Brother Hansen. So, lahat ng mga sinabi, even the speech of Brother Ryan, are very serious. So ngayon, medyo kinakabahan ako ngayon, tsaka nakain na din ako.
Zumba!
So, hindi po tayo magsusumba. Let me just give some humor to my speech, and hopefully, you will not take the context as an adult context. So, una-una, first of all, I am grateful and thankful for being elected as the Vice President for External Affairs. Given the fact that I just joined Alpha Phi Omega Alumni Association Singapore for less than 2 years. But then you had given the chance, an opportunity for me to serve you even more. So in exchange of that service, and in exchange of that commitment, as I am with Alpha Phi Omega, with the different regions of APO, I need something from each one of you. And hopefully, bit by bit, little by little, you can give it to me. So, bibigay ko naman sa inyo ang serbisyong totoo, serbisyong APO. Bibigay ko sa inyo ang oras ko, pero may kailangan din po ako sa inyo. At sana, seryosohin niyo itong sasabihin ko. Una-una po, kailangan ko ang 3 titik. Ano yung 3 titik? So, una po ay nagtitiwala. Kung nagtitiwala po kayo sa bagong set of officers nyo, sana po, supportahan po ninyo mga susunod na aktibidades, services, at programa na aming ilalaan para sa ating organisasyon. Pangalawa, maraming salamat sa pagtitibay ng aking posisyon bilang Vice President for External Affairs. At pangatlo, ang pagtitipon-tipon. Ngayon po ay limited ang ating pagtitipon-tipon to 5 people only. At dahil po dyan, marami po nagtatampuhan. Sana po yung tampo natin, naiintindihan ko yan kasi tao lang tayo. Kasi parang pag 5 lang yung pinipili natin, sino yung top 5 na mahalaga sa atin. Actually, each one of us are important to each one of us, kaya mga tayo brothers and sisters. But then, because of this pandemic, we are challenged to choose who are the first 5 we are going to celebrate with. And hopefully, each one of us will understand that at pag po tayo magtampuhan, siguro kung sumama man yung loob natin, intindihin natin yun. Kaya nga sabi, pinagdadaanan lang natin. Huwag natin tampayan. Okay? So, sunod po, ugahin naman natin ang 3 titik. Ano naman yun? Pagtitimpe. Kung may mga ideas man tayo nasa liwa o sa lungat sa isa nating kapatid, tanggapin din natin yun. At kung hindi man yung ideas natin na mapili para sa certain project na yun, kailangan natin ng pagiging quick. Bigyan natin ng pagkakataon na yung ideas nyo naman next time ang masunod. Ayan po. Ang sunod, ang pagtitipid. Okay. Magtipid po tayo para sa pamilya natin, sa sarili natin, lahat tayo dito OFW. Siyempre, sa pagtitipid na yun, sorry, hihingi kami ng kaunting tulong mula sa inyo para pumabayaran natin yung ating dues and membership fees. Dahil saan po magagaling yung funds natin. And of course, please join the fundraising that will be done by our organization. Of course, the third one is ang pagtitiyaga. Pagtitiyaga po na tayo po ay maging ng mga services, activities, and fellowship ng ating organisation. Iwasan naman natin yung dalawang tite. Ano yun? Titirahin ng bawat isa. Tayo magkakapatid dito. Ngayon, kung hindi yung isa, wait lang. Titirahin na ano. Titirahin ni, wag po natin siraan yung bawat isa. Kung may kasama tayo yung loob, wag natin siraan yung bawat isa at least lang, wag na natin i-post sa social media. Kasi, kung titirahin natin yung bawat isa at isa, sinisiraan din natin yung organization natin. Ayan po. Ang sunod po ay ang pagtitiwalag. Kung naging masama man po ang loob ninyo, I'm all ears to hear kung ano man po ang gusto nyo sabihin, your thoughts, your ideas, your feelings about the organization. Because I believe na kung meron kayong opinion about sa organization, ito ay mahalaga para sa inyo. Kaya siguro nagtampo o nagtiwala. So, iwasan po natin yung pagtitiwala. Kaya yung tumakin kami sa kung ano man ang intention nyo. At so na po natatapos ang tatlong PT. I mean, ang walong PT pala. Okay. So, ano po, let me just end my speech with one word. I want to share with you the word of the night. It's called Magi. Magi is spelled as M-I-G-I. Magi means to become fuller. Hopefully, our organization will become fuller. Whatever we have achieved in the past years, we will achieve more. And we can only achieve more, not because of the services or not because of the certificates or awards that we are going to have, but by having more closer bonding within each members. Kahit wala tayong award, basta magkakasundo tayo bilang brothers and sisters, we are existing as Alpha Phi Omega Alumni Association of Singapore. For me, that is even a greater achievement for all of us. So that's it for me for tonight, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your wonderful speech, Sis Joanne. Na-chapter ko yan. Salamat sa walong tite. Okay. We would like, or rather, I would like to present to you the video from His Excellency Joseph Del Maria, our Ambassador of the Republic of the Philippines to Singapore.
To the officers and members of the Alpha Phi Omega Singapore chapter, good day. First, allow me to extend a warm congratulations to all of you on the occasion of the 96th International Founding Anniversary of your organization. May the foundation upon which your organization stands, namely leadership, friendship, and service, continue to be strong, fortified by your long-standing tradition of service, not only to your members, but more importantly, to the community and our nation. An organization which has lasted as long as yours understands the value of continuing to adapt and evolve with changing and challenging times, while continuing to be true to its founding principles. And at the core of the success of any organization are its people, the officers and members who do the work in order for the organization to continue to grow and be relevant. Thus, for the new batch of officers of the APO Alumni Association Singapore, I would like to say, may you continue to be inspired to extend friendship and service so that in turn you may inspire others to do the same. Let me end this message by congratulating the newly elected officers again and wishing you every success in your tenure as officers of the organization. May you continue to make a positive impact to your organization and to your community as you uphold the principles of leadership, friendship, and service. Salamat at mabuhay kayong lahat.
continue our celebration, may I now call on our deputy, or rather our regional director, Brother Paulo Ugale. The floor is yours for an inspirational message.
Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, mga kapatid. Nais ko lamang i-congratulate lahat ng members ng APO-AS. Itong nakaraan na 2 taon ay hindi naging madali para sa ating lahat. Puro virtual lahat yung ating pagtitipon. At after ng circuit breaker, medyo nakalawang-lawang tayo kunti. So, I would like to congratulate the outgoing or the past officers of APO-AS 189 sa inyong commitment at patuloy na suporta sa ating mga programa. And to our newly inducted officers led by Brother Malvin, alam ko naman na gagawin niya ang kanyang makakaya para sa ikagaganda ng ating kapatiran at ikakabuti ng ating organisasyon. And to all of you brothers and sisters, congratulations. Sana bayad kayo ng Diyos para hindi na ang problema yung incoming officers kung amnesty o hindi amnesty. Pag-dedesisyon na naman yan. Diba? Sana bayad kayo lahat ng Diyos. Walang amnesty, di ba, Pres? So, again, ito na lang tol yung video.
Magandang araw po mga kapatid. Nais ko po kayong batiin ng Happy 96th Anniversary. Ang selebrasyon na ito, itong anniversary natin ay pagbibigay po ng pugay at pasasalamat sa inyong lahat sa general membership. Kaya andito po ako on behalf of national and regional officers. Ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat at magbibigay pugay po ako sa inyong commitment sa ating kapatiran, sa pagpatuloy na ginagawa yung vision ni Frank Reed Horton, at yung commitment natin sa pagbigay ng service. Pagpupugay po sa inyong lahat sa mga achievements natin na nagawa natin sa kalagitnaan po ng pandemya ay nakapagbigay po tayo ng mga service. Yung service to God, service to the country, service to our family and community, and service to our fraternity and sorority. Pasasalamat din po sa walang hangganang suporta na ibinibigay ninyo sa national programs and regional programs. Salamat po. Pasasalamat din sa pagkakaibigan at pagkakaisa na dulot po ito ng ating mapagbuklod na layunin. Yung layunin po ay yung fourfold service po natin, layunin na makapagbigay ng service. Sa ating general membership, magpapasalamat din po ako sa inyo dahil po sa patuloy na suporta na ibinibigay ninyo sa ating kapatiran at sa bawat isa. Sa respetuhan, sa pagpapakumbaba, yung walang iwanan, at yung sinasabi po natin na true to self and to each other, Nang dahil po dyan ay saan man tayo bitbitin ng panahon o dalhin, kahit anumang pagsubok ay na itatawid po natin. Wala pong imposible nang dahil po doon sa sinasabi nating pagmamahalan at pagkakaisa ng bawat miyembro ng Alpha Phi Omega. At i-congratulate ko na din po kayo dahil as a whole, Alpha Phi Omega, congratulations sa bawat members dahil despite na mayroon tayong pandemya, nasa kalagitnaan po tayo ng pandemya, nakakapagbigay pa rin po tayo ng service, no? Either sa mismong community natin, whether Japan or Singapore, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, Brunei, Korea, Thailand, sa lupalop man ng Asia, ay patuloy pa din yung pagbigay natin ng service natin. At yung service po din natin ay nakakapagbigay din po tayo sa ating lupang sinilangan. So, congratulations po sa inyong lahat. And again, on behalf of APO Philippines leadership and regional, congratulations. Maraming salamat sa commitment, sa dedication, and happy anniversary po. Mabuhay po ang Administrative Region of Asia, and mabuhay ang pinakamamahal po nating Alpha Phi Omega. Shesheni, and Merry Christmas. Okay na.
Bigyan ng pugay ang ating kapatiran, tutusot na samahan. Ipaghuli ang bawat paglaganap, true to each other ang tanggap. Ano pang hinihintay? Tayo na't magingay, kapit-kapit ang kamay, tayo'y magkaramay. Ang kapatiran ay nagmumula sa'yo. Ilang ako, Alpha Phi Omega, Alpha Phi Omega, Alpha Phi Omega, ako.
Sa puso, sa isip at salita, ang mamuno at maging kaibigan ng madla. Masayahin kami sa pagsaserbisyo, kami yung APO, mayroong prinsipyo. Kailangan may sariling abilidad, respeto sa bawat isa sa pag-unlad. Sa pagtatag ni Frankie Dorton, maraming pananaw na bago noon. Disiplinado, respetado at edukado, makadiyos, makatao, ganyan ang APO. Adhikain sa kasapi na nag-aalam. December 16, 1925, let us love.
Ano pang hinihintay? Tayo na't magingay, kapit-kapit ang kamay, tayo'y magkaramay. Ang kapatiran ay nagmumula sa'yo. Bilang ako, Alpha Phi Omega, Alpha Phi Omega, Alpha Phi Omega, ako.
Ngayon lang nakita, nagkamay ang kaliwa. Kung ituring kapatid na matagal na nawala, sumapi kaibigan ng iyong malaman. Lord and ladies mo siyang maaasahan. Nagmula sa kolehiyo at universidad, hinubog na merong dignidad. Kami yung APO, Alpha Phi Omega, mga katribo, libado, oreta, ginto at asul ang naging suha. Sa 4214 ay nabuhay. March 2, 1950 ang unang sanghan. Bandila ng APO at iniwagaywan.
Ano pang hinihintay? Tayo na't magingay, kapit-kapit ang kamay, tayo'y magkaramay. Ang kapatiran ay nagmumula sa'yo. Bilang ako, Alpha Phi Omega, Alpha Phi Omega, Alpha Phi Omega, ako.
Mga kinabis ang talata ng ako sumapit, pinahalagahan ang tanging sipi. Huwag kang magtaka sa kilos ay nasa lamit. Dahil ng APO sa puso't isip na sa akin. Dati sa mundong maliit lang ang kamalaya, nabago ang tinuran sa malawakang samahan. Ibabahagi ko kinalakihan kong kandungan, aming kapatid scouting ang pinagbulan. Kaibigan kong bagong sibol, ang abang kantang ito sa iyo patungkol. Halika na at sumabay makisigaw, APO daang di kaibigan.
Ano pang hinihintay? Tayo na't magingay, kapit-kapit ang kamay, tayo'y magkaramay. Ang kapatiran
samahan. Ipagbunyi ang bawat paglaganap, true to each other ang tanggap.
Ay mga bloopers, excuse me. Dagdagan sir.
Nawala na. Sa
4 hours. Salita ka mo. Tapusin muna natin. Wala na. Tapos na.
Wala na.
Brothers and sisters, may I ask you all to stand to let's renew our faith as members of this great organization. Please, let's renew our faith. Please raise your right hand with our fraternity sign. I will do my best to exemplify strong oath and law to advance Alpha Phi Omega by taking part in the activities of the fraternity and sorority and by obeying the laws of the organization. I further promise that I will give unselfishly of my time and energy in building a program of service for my fraternity brothers and sorority sisters, for the student body and faculty of my school, for the youth of my community, and for the nation as fully participating citizens. I renew my faith in God and pledge my best efforts to further build and support my cherished democracy. Alpha Phi Omega. Cheers. Happy anniversary.
Paulo. We also would like to hear from our Deputy Regional Director, Brother Jerry Añonuevo. Are you still there? Okay. Brother Jerry, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Maraming salamat. Part ako ng iriwang ng ika-96th founding anniversary at ng formal induction ng new officers ng APO-ARA as well as ng APO Singapore Alumni Association. Maraming salamat, Brother RD, for inviting me. Actually, andito ako ngayon sa quarantine hotel sa Pilipinas. Uwi muna para magbakasyon. Anyway, congratulations ulit to the APO-ARA new set of officers, APO Singapore officers. Inyo pong at sa mga miyembro ng APO Alumni Association ng Singapore, inyo pong ipagpatuloy puso ninyong buong puso at unselfish na paglilingkod sa ating pinakamamahal na Alpha Phi Omega. To the members of APO Singapore at bilang kayo ay kabilang sa APO-ARA, aming pong hiling ang inyong support at operasyon So that suporta, kooperasyon, commitment at dedikasyon, we can transmit Alpha Phi Omega not less, but better and more beautiful than it was transmitted to us. Muli, mga kapatid, isang maligayang pagbati sa ating 96th founding anniversary. More power to Apo Ara. Mabuhay ang Alpha Phi Omega. Naway maging laging tayo. May we always be, and so be it. Maraming salamat, brothers and sisters. Happy anniversary.
Brother, happy anniversary.
Thank you, Brother Jerry. It is an absolute honor to present to you a video message from our National President, Sis Norma Singson de Leon.
Greetings to the new officers of Alpha Phi Omega Alumni Association of Singapore, or APO AAS. Greetings to Brad Zandro L. Ramos, outgoing president, Brad Malvin Hariel, incoming president, all the outgoing and incoming executive officers, members of the board of directors, and all members of the association. Congratulations. You and I, together with all the national officers, will serve together during this development year. We have the same term of office. Let us work hand in harmony during this development year that we may accomplish our goals. Should you need the assistance of the national leadership, please feel free to consult. I am just one text away. Our theme for this year is breaking barriers, building bridges, uplifting lives. This theme speaks of leadership, friendship, and service. It takes good leaders to be able to break barriers, barriers that impede growth and progress. It takes good leaders to discover new frontiers and opportunities and use them for the benefit of Alpha Phi Omega. Leadership is one of our guiding principles. We are natural leaders. Together we can break barriers and conquer new frontiers. We build bridges, meaning we make friends. We shall partner with reputable organizations for the purpose of undertaking mutually beneficial projects. Friendship being one of our guiding principles, we will surely succeed. We shall uplift lives, meaning we shall help others improve their way of life through service. Since service runs in the veins of every APO, we will surely be able to render meaningful, responsive, and effective service to our brothers and sisters and to our fellow men. Allow me, brothers and sisters, at this juncture to speak on a project closest to my heart. This year, we celebrate our 71st year as a fraternity in the Philippines and 96th year as Alpha Phi Omega worldwide. It is about time we build a home that befits our great organization. There have been numerous fundraisings for this endeavor in the past. To date, we have been able to collect 1.2 million more or less. If we aim to have our home in time for our Diamond Jubilee and Centennial in 2025, all of us must contribute in this undertaking. To my mind, a voluntary contribution of 2,000 from each member would rake in 22 million more or less, enough to buy a decent home we can be proud of, a home that befits our great organization. Brothers and sisters, let us strive to make this development year the golden age of Alpha Phi Omega. Mabuhay ang APO Alumni Association of Singapore. Mabuhay ang Alpha Phi Omega. May we always be.
Thank you to our CIS National President. We will now proceed to the awarding of Certificate of Appreciation to all the members. Brad Christian will just flash all the names. I will not mention all the members, but I read what's inside the certificate. Ay, ito daw. Ay, wala. Basahin ko na lang. Okay. I'll just read the content of the certificate, which will be given to all the members of APO-AAS, Alpha Phi Omega, Philippines Incorporated, Alumni Association Singapore 189, Certificate of Appreciation. This certificate is awarded to all registered members for being a registered member and for supporting the projects and activities of APO-AAS 189 Officers Development Year 2020 to 2021. May we always be of service. Signatories: Vice President for Internal Affairs, Brother Malvin Jariel. President, Brother Sandro Ramos. Vice President for Internal Affairs, Brother Malvin Jariel. Vice President for External Affairs, Brother Philip Kalua. Okay, let's give each one of us a round of applause. And to continue, we will be having an awarding of Leadership, Friendship, Service Awards. And as I've mentioned a while ago, Brother Christian will flash the names of the awards. Okay. So for the awarding of our LFS award, Alpha Phi Omega Philippines Incorporated, Alumni Association of Singapore 189, Leadership, Friendship, and Service Award. This certificate is awarded to Sis Ros Ann Maneja in appreciation for her commitment and dedication in the achievement of APO-AAS 189 excellence, and by being a registered member and a constant supporter of projects and activities during this development year 2020 to 2021. May we always be. Signatories, the same as what I've mentioned just now. Okay.
Yun, dito daw.
Yun. Dito. Dito. Sige, picture mo na, picture mo.
Good, tupa ko lang doon. Start. Ayaw.
By the way, brothers and sisters, Brother Malvin Jariel would like to explain what this award is before we continue.
Good evening ulit mga kapatid. Yung nauna kaninang Certificate of Appreciation, nagdesisyon yung mga officers na ibigay yun sa lahat ng nag-register sa term namin. So, regardless kung nagpapakita ka o hindi, nagbayad ka ng dues, nagbayad ka ng registration, meron pa rin. So, yung para sa mga nandito na walang idea dun sa registration na sinasabi ko, yung link lang siya na mag-fill out ka ng form, tapos lalagay mo yung details mo, Yung kasi yung parang naging basis ng term namin na as registered member ka. So wala kang babayaran, walang kahit ano. Yun lang. Tapos i-add ka sa GC sa group chat sa Facebook para mas makilala ka namin. Yun na yung start. So lahat merong ganon. Same siguro sa term namin, susundin namin yun. Kasi napakasimple nun para hindi natin magawa. Yun lang yung sa tingin namin basic na requirement para makita yung interest mo sa APO-AS. Hindi ko sinasabi na walang interest yung iba, pero napakasimple kasi, wala namang mawawala. Wala ring ibibigay. Pero marami kang makukuha. Siguro explain ko na lang sa ibang event. Saka ko i-explain kung ano yung mga pwede nyo makuha, yung rights, yung privilege nyo pag nag-register kayo. Tapos etong LFS Award, hindi ko alam kung before ina-award na siya, pero naisip lang namin yung Leadership Friendship Award. Kasi sila yung mga naging exemplary yung participation. Kadalasan mostly nandiyan sila sa lahat ng activities. Pagdating sa juice, pagdating sa registration, active din sila. So, etong award na to, yung LFS Award, Leadership Friendship Service Award, yun yung naging exemplary yung performance as member ng APO-AS during sa term namin. So, inano namin siya, pinag-isipan. Actually, may nagkaroon ng botohan kung sino, may mga candidates. Tapos sila yung naging awardees. Yun. Salamat.
Sunod.
Thank you, Brother Malvin. Congratulations to the awardees. Next is Brother Reggie Rabanes.
Nice. Quanto kasi Pokemon? Yan. Parang nagamitan mo ng mga technique.
Okay, next awardee is Marian Arias.
Mahirap po eh. Time zone na.
Nice.
Okay. Our last awardee for tonight is my chapmate, Sis Joanne Paula.
Picture lang. Hindi ka na magsasalita, picture lang ha.
Thank you.
Okay. Again, congratulations to all of us. Happy 96th anniversary. So that wraps up our evening. Fellowship na po.
Ano pa, Zumba?
Parang hindi kayo na-excite sa fellowship. Masaya. Tapos na.
Ano ba, closing remarks? President.
Huwag ako. Di ba, skip na daw kasi natin yung online game kasi gabi na.
Closing remarks.
Closing remarks by Brother Malvin Jario.
Bago ko simulan yung closing remarks, bago ko tapusin yung event natin yung gabi, maraming salamat muna kay Brother Christian Fabian sa venue. Bukod sa venue, sa technical background, nandyan siya. Siya yung naging punong abala ngayong gabi. Maraming salamat. Ito din siguro yung way ko in behalf ng officers ng term namin. Itong 2 years. Maraming salamat sa suporta na pinakita nyo. Kanina ko pa naririnig siguro yung naging mahirap yung nakaraang term kasi dahil sa pandemic, dahil sa mga challenges na hindi natin alam paano harapin dahil first time to nangyari. Siguro para mabago, kukontra lang ako. Sa totoo lang, naging madali para sa amin. Para sa akin, personally. Naging madali kasi nandyan yung suporta nyo. Naging madali kasi nakita nyo naman siguro yung mga activities natin, nakakapag-service tayo kahit nandito tayo sa Singapore, nakakapag-service tayo sa Pinas. Marami tayong nagawa. Marami tayong natulungan. Marami pa rin tayong naging possible yung mga impossible sa tingin natin. So sa akin, hindi siya naging mahirap, naging madali yung term namin dahil sa members. Siguro mahirap lang yung in terms ng paniningil, naging challenge sa amin yung mas marami, i-share ko lang mas marami yung nagbibigay sa pasdahat kaysa sa nagbabayad ng dues. So, yun yung magiging challenge sa amin. Paano natin babaguhin yun? At ngayon pa lang may plano na kami. Hintayin nyo lang yung announcement pero magkakaroon kami ng offer na you cannot resist. Tapos, hindi pa ako nagko-closing remarks Umpisa. Haba to. Opening pa lang to. Sisimulan ko yung pagtatapos bilang pagkilala. Kasi kanina yung na-award natin is Leadership Friendship Service Award. May mga bago kasi tayong nakasama sa APOAS na since nung naging member sila, pinakita din nila yung pagiging active. Nandyan sila. So, sa akin, deserve nila to dahil ako na yung presidente ngayon siguro. Gusto ko lang ibigay yung award sa tatlong Brad at sis. Dalawang sis at isang Brad. Tawagin ko lang si Sis Elaine Santo Domingo. Elaine. Si Cheese. Ano yung bro? Si Cheese. Solo. Kaya ka pa. Tapos yung dalawang wala dito ngayon, si Sis Julie Magno. Palagi siya nandyan. Palagi siya nandyan. Miss Julie! Andiyan ka pala. Nakauling ka ba? Oo nga. Para kay Sis Julie. Papaabot ko na lang kay Sis Joanne. Tapos, last but not the least, si Brad Gideon Montero. So, silang tatlo, siguro sila yung isa sa mga latest na na-add sa APO-AS. Pero since nag-join sila, talagang hindi matatawaran yung pinakita nilang suporta. So, yun. Ito na. Mag-umpisa na ako ng closing. Tol, saglit lang. Ano lang to? Mabilis lang. Responsibility, loyalty, humility. 2 years ago, sinabi ko, leadership, friendship, service. Doon ako nag-umpisa sa speech ko as VP Internal. Ngayon, yung corresponding virtue niya yung sinasabi ko. Responsibility sa leadership, bilang leader. Loyalty sa friendship, bilang kaibigan. And sa service, kailangan natin yung humility. Tinuro sa atin yan. Pero paano natin i-apply ngayon na mga alumni na tayo, nandito tayo sa Singapore, yung challenge hindi nasa akin. Nasa ating lahat. Pero alam ko, lalo na sa mga nandito ngayon, sa mga kasama natin na magiging madali kasi gawin nating masaya yung journey natin in the next years to come na magkakasama. Sabi ko nga, lagi kong sinasabi, yung APO-AS, naging pamilya ko na dito sa Singapore. So sana kayo din, ma-feel nyo yung napi-feel ko na pamilya na yung APO-AS. Yung responsibilidad, kaya nating harapin. Kaya kong harapin, lalo na nandiyan kayo. Kung kayo yung pagsisilbihan ko, madali. Madali lang. Kasi nandiyan yung suporta nyo. Yung pagiging loyal, siguro kaya hanggang ngayon, wala ako sinasali ang ibang organization kasi ganun ako ka-loyal sa APO. Ganun tayo ka-loyal. Yung humility, nakita naman natin siguro yun. Kung hanggang mula, siguro number one na nakakapagbigay ng mapipil mo yung humility kapag nag-service tayo sa Willing Hearts. Nakikita natin paano tayo utusan, paano tayo pagayan ng mga bagay na hindi natin ina-expect na ipapagawa sa atin. Pero wala tayong choice kundi sumunod. So yung mga hindi pa nakakapunta sa Willing Hearts, kina-challenge ko kayo na pumunta kayo kasi masaya. Dahil dyan sinabi ko, yun yung first activity natin sa 2022. January 9, may booking na tayo sa Willing Hearts. Yun yung unang activity natin. Tapos ngayong taon, ang last natin is next week. Headed by Sis Joanne. Sila yung pupunta sa shelter para magbigay ng regalo sa mga, sila yung magbibigay ng regalo at kaunting kasiyahan sa mga nasa shelter. Yung nasa shelter, yung mga medyo may problema dito ng kababayan natin na kinukup ng embassy. So, hindi mahirap para sa akin yung posisyon na to kasi in 2 years, nakita ko na gaano katindi yung suporta ng APO-AS. Ako sa sarili ko, nung namatay yung nanay ko, naramdaman ko kung gaano katindi yung suporta ng APO-AS. Nung nakita ko yun, sabi ko, ito na to, talaga. Magpe-presidente ako. Something to give back sa APO-AS dahil sa pinakita sa akin, pakikiramay nung nawalan ako ng nanay. So, yun lang. Aasahan namin kayo lahat. Hahanapin natin yung mga nawawala. Ibabalik natin yung mga hindi na nakikita. Yes, yes. At pananatilihin natin na nandito yung mga nandyan na. Yun lang. Maraming salamat.
Okay. Thank you very much, Brother President, for that wonderful closing remarks. Again, to wrap up the evening, I would like to invite all of us here for our toast song. Sorry, this is guitar. And thank you for the opportunity to host this event. It's a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Stay on your
Ano?
Pahabol pala. So,
Stay on your seat lang. Wala nga.
pahabol. Maraming salamat kay Sis Malu sa totoo lang, nagulat ako. Akala ko mahihain niyo, Sis. Ngayon, alam na natin sino magiging MC bukod kay Sis Malu.
So, brother sis, pasensya na ha. Kasi yung tosong natin is COVID way.
Okay.
No touch, social distancing.
Yes.